Every step in the journey is a sacred step indeed. Just put one foot in front of the other, and you'll have everything you need.
Here I am.
Okay. Hi guys, we're just here doing a little music and then a little chat. So go ahead and why don't you start with some sweet handpan tones.
Yes, it's such a joy to sound the handpan with the beautiful cello.
Aw, my cello loves it too.
We've been singing music in other apps too.
We've been all over the place.
Yes, all different virtual spaces.
Singing the duet from Aladdin on, oh, what was that? Shmool.
This is not a product placement.
Oh yeah, right, exactly. Okay. You're fading in and out, my love. I'm not sure. What microphone did we use last time?
Using the Yeti.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just see how it goes.
Listen to
That's better. Okay. La, 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 la. That's fun. I hope it sounds okay. We're just enjoying. That's definitely revolving around E minor. So I'm just kind of playing notes that work with E minor.
Yeah.
And I don't have my phone with me right now, so I can't even see who's watching us. I left my phone in the car. Anyway, whoever's here, much love to you on this eve of Inauguration Day.
Oh, yes.
Let's take a deep breath. So just holding a space of love and compassion and unity and coherence, right? I love to hear the handpan ocean, that feeling of just like being held in the ocean almost that it has. And then you put the cello in there and it's just kind of nice and flowy and sweet. So it's a blessing. Thanks for playing with me.
Yeah. We get to jam out virtually and to create space for
Yes.
for our resonances to come together.
Hmm. Yeah, so it's you just got back from a trip, huh? You've been in Georgia. What part of Georgia do your mom and dad
I was
live?
visiting folks in the Atlanta area,
Uh-huh.
and
Cool.
so that was lovely to reconnect to my childhood home and my folks. And
Sweet. Is
well,
that your kitty?
my kitty is here. Haru is saying
Hi, Haru. Oh my goodness. Hello, cutie. How was
yeah,
the weather in Atlanta? Is it warm?
yeah, it's a couple notches warmer than the Northeast down south, and so that was a really welcome solar infusion for me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always wonderful to travel as safely as we can these days. And I know you um you
Did
travel
you drive or did you fly?
road trip.
A road trip. Cool.
Got in my car and drove through the Appalachians and it was really beautiful. I was listening to some audiobooks and music and various musics and just sort of sort of on the journey of 2021, which we're all on. Also, I was double checking the astrological weather, and I don't know if, but it, not only is the sun coming into Aquarius today for all the Aquarius birthday people, but also it's Uranus, Mars, and Black Lilith conjunct this
Oh,
week.
great. Yeah, right when we have inauguration.
Yeah, it's time to
Whoa.
ready to
Well, yeah.
write
I
all the scripts.
Yeah, getting rid of clearing, so much clearing. I
So much.
mean, I don't know. When people tune into my live broadcast, it's probably like, what else is new? It's like Sarah's always in heavy duty clearing, but and then I always say, but this time it's more, right? And you look back 7 years ago and I'm like, this so let's just say the intensity continues, right? Let's just say it like that. The baby is still in the process of coming, and there's bigger contractions in the journey, and then there's times when they let off a little. And this is definitely for me feeling like a big contraction time. How about you?
Yes.
Just push, push. I saturated my uh my body would sweat 4 times last night. I mean, it's just crazy. The I It's not just hot flashes. It's definitely solar codes coming in and breaking through these false bonds in the DNA, because the DNA, when it gets through like many years of trauma for many other lifetimes, not this one. This one alone could never create this much trauma. There's no way, right? It's all stacked. But when that loving presence of the sun, which is doing like right now a coronal mass ejection, like which is like in addition to the astrology, we've got the sun just saying, Grandma is taking you all home and we're going to take a big shower. We're going to just vaporize everything that's not serving your highest light. And so last night I was just like, I'm used to like one or two veils being penetrated, like big locks, like going through big, if the sensation is being stuck behind a locked door. And it's always my breath. It's always not being able to breathe very well and being in my solar plexus with this big lock. And then about maybe an hour and a half of pushing through it, breathing, praying, whatever I have to do to get through the thing. Then it breaks and there's just sweat just drenches my whole being. And then I'm like, okay, maybe there's one more of those. But I have never had 4 in one night. Last night it was just like a marathon. Whoa, baby, how many babies can you have in one night? I was like looking at Frank, I go, I'm in another one. It's one of those mornings where you wake up and you're like, honey, bring me some electrolyte solution right now and salt, because you've lost so much electrolyte, salt, sugar in the night that you're just like, so I had like this turkey stick with lots of salt and then my electrolyte potion. And, you know, I got out of bed at 1, having to rest from all the night.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was just crazy. That's why we didn't have our normal 12 o'clock. And I
Right.
think, I also think there's a lot of we're clearing different timelines, so that the day of the inauguration can go more smoothly. And it's big. It's a big time in the United States that we're all going through here. With 80% of the Republicans feeling like the election was stolen. I mean, that's a huge amount of people that are pissed off. So, and of course, what happened on our whatever that day was when they were trying to sign the electoral college or whatever, that's geez, what we have 25,000 troops employed to protect.
Yeah, I was driving back north, passing through Eastern Virginia, and there were loads of signs on the roads suggesting that like certain bridges into Washington, D.C. were going to be closed, and just like diverting everybody away from the capital. I mean, so there's really like there's really like a concerted effort to prevent any um, unnecessary um, disorder at this time or violence. Although,
Yeah. Yep.
it's interesting, like as personally, like I tend to support a little anarchism from time to time and a little bit of nonviolent demonstrations. So
Right, like with Black Lives Matter and yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and so but this one I certainly could not get behind. I mean, did you read the some of the comments from the and we didn't even say we were going to talk about this. The QAnon shaman person. He's like, I was like, I don't think that those are light codes. Even downloaded.
A light code by any other name is not the same. No, I don't. Yeah, no, it's insane. I haven't even read those quotes, but I'm like just trying to imagine it actually, It's oh yeah, I think that these are quite crazy times. I'm just seeing going on Facebook now just to see if anyone's with us. We got 3 people watching us. Tristan's here. Hi Tristan.
Um,
Greetings. Let's say who's out here. Wow. Yeah, our other live showed up locked, so I'm glad we got back on. Tristan's always on these days. So nice to see you. You were playing a beautiful dulcimer the other day. That was just incredible. A hammer dulcimer, not a hammer,
oh,
but the ones you put on the Appalachian ones that go on your lap. Hi, kitty. You're so cute, kitty. Oh, I love your kitty.
he's a Reiki cat. He assists me with Reiki sometimes.
Does he?
Yeah, yeah. When I first got him, I practiced Reiki with him for 3 weeks, and so I think he's a Reiki infused cat now. He's my favorite.
I love it. A Reiki infused cat.
Yes, yes. Either that or he just likes to get in the shot whenever he can.
Photo bombing Reiki cat.
Yeah, his little tail's like a little question mark. It's just sort of there.
Oh, it's such a cutie.
Yeah,
Anyway, love. So yeah, so it's been
so it's been some clearing, more clearing.
whew, a lot of clearing, and a lot of just being patient with life and just needing to be in gratitude for everything that is around instead of like trying to reach for things to become more exciting or all the things that I'm there's so many things to be grateful for in my own space. And it's like, what's that saying? Like, wherever you go, there you will be. It's like, you know what I mean? If it's like, even if like I want to go to the Virgin Islands or I want to go to the Mexico and see Dante and Daiga, or I want to go traveling where I'm free to just like my friend Constance and Ryan, and it's like I could be in a state of not being satisfied with where I was, even if I were there doing that. So it's the state of learning, I guess, the lesson of learning that wherever we are is our opportunity to be in alignment with having, not wanting. We can have a goal of things that we'd like to do, but to have not having eclipse the joy of being where we are, right? That's like the sort of the ultimate lesson. It's like when you're on your deathbed and you look back, it's like, I was never really there in my present moments. I was always wanting to be somewhere more exciting or have more of this or more of that or more of something, right? And
Yeah,
so really just finding the patience and the presence and the love to make being right here just a swell place to be. I can't believe I said swell.
wow, that's really good. Yeah, that sounds like a deepening, grounding gratitude into the being in the present moment, and
Yeah.
yeah, I can relate to that. I've been really appreciating, maybe because it's chilly up here and it's kind of snowy and cozy. but I've been appreciating texture, tactile, textury things. And I had this flying dream, which was the most curious of all flying dreams that I can remember, where I borrowed RuPaul's red velvet flying chair.
That's hilarious.
Thing outside. And I said, "Oh, what does this thing do?" And so, but of course, before it starts flying, you feel it. You feel this like soft burgundy velvet. It's just sort of like, and it's kind of old. I mean, it's kind of like well worn, but then I started appreciating it, and then it starts lifting, and it starts flying like counterclockwise in this like wobbly arc, and I'm like, "Oh, cool! This is a flying chair." And
Oh my
then I said that, and
goodness.
the dream ended. But that was a really interesting one. Red being the color of the root chakra, and just this velvety, sort of well-worn, comfy, like well-loved furniture, just sort of rooting down to in order to levitate.
Yeah,
You
well,
said that.
that really reminds me of my angel on the toilet dream. It's like we have to
You
like
on the
sit
toilet.
on the toilet bowl and then it becomes this flying throne, right? It's like this star
What's the
seeds
angel
just
on the
want to like
toilet?
jump away from the lower chakras because that's where all the pain is and all the density is, right? And it's like and deny the humanity, deny the simplicity of, of eating and sleeping and making love and, all the things that the human body does at, because the other stuff is so much more exciting in the upper dimensions. And then it's like, but in order to actually transform the earth vessel, we have to be in it fully. We have to sit all the way down. So yeah, my dream is like
Tell
saying,
me
okay, this
more
is the
about that.
toilet bowl to my consciousness, but I got to sit here, right? And then ultimately, the once the butt cheeks are grafted to the actual seat, it becomes a throne because the all that heaven beauty energy baptizes and resurrects everything that was in separation consciousness trapped, gets loved by that high light. And then the feet in my dream, it's like the feet have to be all the way like grafted to the bottom of the toilet where the toilet attaches to the earth, and then the whole thing becomes this incredible golden throne of flight. So
Wow.
So I'll fly on my golden throne, which was once a toilet, and you fly on your beautiful red.
That sounds good. Oh, and the feet. Feet are great. I've been doing a lot of yoga with my feet and like plantar flexing and dorsiflexing the ankle.
Nice feet. I don't think bare feet are represented enough online.
And spreading your toes.
I
So,
was
well,
like, it is soul to soul. Let's have a
soul to
soul to
soul,
soul.
soul connection.
Hi.
Journey first time.
Hello. That's funny. We were once in this like song circle. We were singing "Goddess is alive, magic is afoot," and when we say foot, we stick our feet right into the center.
Wow.
So,
That's great.
well,
The
yeah. So I'm not going to be here too long because
You
I'm
have a
very tired and I've actually got a live at 5 and I think a lot of it's just going to be prayer and holding space because I'm really tired.
yeah, yeah, I'm still unpacking and integrating a lot.
Did you fix your fence?
I fixed my fence. That was a very omen-like practice of there was a snowstorm and the wind was blowing from the south. Um, really strong wind, and I could tell because it blew open a couple of doors at my house, and it also knocked down a section of wooden fence. And so today was a day of mending fences.
Mandy.
So we can add that stir that into the restoration
Mending fences. That's beautiful. Yeah.
timeline. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, we had a beautiful reading with my friend who channels the angels, and it was really lovely. I sang Mender of Hearts right as we went into the meeting. In fact, it's live on my page a few videos ago, so you can check it out. She only went live for a half hour on Facebook, and then we went into the Zoom room privately. It was kind of like saying, "Come on in. Here's the public address of the angels." And Frank and I asked a few questions about vaccines and um, and the inauguration and why people, believe these lies, and how can people believe this election was stolen, and they explained that really nicely. Just basically said, we've all had imposter parents. We've had parents that were not love based, and we've a lot of us have some pretty convoluted ideas with what is authority and connected to our parenting. So yeah, it's amazing. And I remember you and I talked about how the timeline was slated for Joe Biden to be assassinated. That timeline's been changed because of the attack. So that's pretty amazing. That's that whole timeline's changed. He's going to live and live to see the presidency. So that's a whole different timeline now because of those colorful
Right.
people,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
oh, Lovey, I don't know. I'm just yeah, it's Ocean and I just like we started chatting, and then sometimes we go live, and I just press live on Facebook because I have the webinar feature when I was doing my interviews for Agents of Healing and Beauty. And now there's nothing like really formal about anything. It's just like let's go online and chat and see what's up. So I don't
Yes.
know if anybody has any kind of topic they would like us to discuss, or any questions about Ascension and the Earth history and where we are now in the timelines. That's my expertise. That's the kind of thing that just falls off automatically
You could
from.
ask about dream significances or
Oh
any
yeah,
just
Ocean does beautiful dream work. Yeah.
like you could ask questions to one of our some of our guides as well,
Hmm.
perhaps. I feel like I could take a couple questions.
Yeah, and then we'll just
And then
sign off because I gotta
yeah,
get on for another live pretty soon. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna restore us so I can see Facebook. Oh, Melissa Terrio Gawk. How do I say that last name? Gawky or Gawk? Nice to see you, Melissa. Ah, we could also play a little more musics if you want to.
we could.
Could
Okay.
doodle and dabble in musical things.
Shall we shall we make a music sandwich?
Yeah, let's make a music sandwich, and then we'll just say our goodbyes, and unless we get any specific questions.
Yeah,
Oh, I can say that we are really, really, really dissolving some pretty heavy architectures in the field. So if you're tired and you're sleeping late and you're having trouble sleeping, there is a lot in the field that's being healed and cleared. So just be really gentle with yourself. Drink lots of water. Keep your electrolytes going. If you don't feel like doing a lot, just relax and just take it easy, because we are in some pretty big lifting of the veils here.
definitely. I'm hearing a lot of stuff with sleep as well. Not
Hmm.
sleeping enough, sleeping too much. So just like being really proactive and gentle with oneself. Like
Yeah,
I'm taking in the rest that I need.
like it's
And
all good.
if people want to take in these sounds that we're about to play, you could potentially choose to lie in half shavasana. You could lay on your back with your feet
Yeah,
flat on the floor and your knees bent and your feet touching the earth or whatever surface you have. And you could place a small bolster under your neck and you'd be in a really restorative position.
sounds good.
I want to get my AirPods so that I can do something. Oh wait, I don't think I have to go anywhere. I want to
Can you hear me, ocean? There's a hissing sound. There was a sound like a great snake hissing. You ready?
Mhm.
You disappeared for a minute. Now you're back.
Where did I go? Oh.
I don't know. Where did you go? Did you go into one of those mermaid caves?
A condensed light
Huh?
being swimming within magnetic rings.
I saw this video of these dolphins being washed ashore, and the water was so shallow, and they were flopping and totally, landlocked. And all these men, with all their strength, one by one, pulled these dolphins out into the deep sea where they could swim free. What a powerful vision. May we all be free in our home ocean. You're my home ocean.
Welcome home.
Thanks, love. All right, sweetheart. I think I'm going to go take a nap before I go live again. Woohoo!
Okay.
All right.
Sarah, until next time. And everybody, so great to be with you all
Yeah, nice to just tap into the
a little bit.
collective
And
Facebook arena.
we feel you. We feel you in the field.
Yeah.
I think that's why one reason why we come to this space. We want to
Mm-hmm.
collective more.
Yeah. It's yeah, feeling my collective human family and all the beautiful potentials that we all are and have and carry as we all have pieces of the new earth to dream like great threads weaving in this beautiful tapestry of bringing these beautiful, ineffable frequencies into the physical and seeing what we weave together through this
Threads. That can be our album name.
planetary threads. Yeah. All right. Well, let's say goodbye to everyone. Bye. And much love. And we'll all be holding space tomorrow for a smooth and loving experience in Washington, D.C.
Everywhere else as well.
and everywhere else.
We're going to
Absolutely. Yep. Okay, sweetie. Let's do some karaoke. I'll meet you on the app. Okay. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye bye everybody. I'm live at 5 tonight on here, so I'll be back. Bye.